Welcome to Unf Your Finances with Nicholas St. George from St. George Wealth Management. This is the podcast where we help busy professionals navigate the complexities of their finances, making the most out of their hard-earned money. We don't F around and find out. We plan for the unexpected by breaking down complex topics with humor, honesty, and stories. Join us on this journey where we explore the real truth about finance, empowering you to understand and manage your money better. Nicholas draws from years of expertise and invites guest experts to solve your financial challenges and help you stay on track for retirement.
Before I ever recommend an investment, I ask 5 questions. If your advisor hasn't asked you these, you don't have a plan, you have a portfolio. First question, what does work optional actually look like for you? Not a number, not a net worth target, a lifestyle. Do you want to fully retire, consult, travel, do nothing for 6 months and figure it out? Because we're not solving for retirement, we're solving for freedom. Second, what does your income need to look like and where is it coming from? Most people have accounts, they don't have an income plan. We're mapping your 401k, your brokerage accounts, Social Security, maybe pensions or any other income sources you might have. Because in retirement, your paycheck doesn't disappear. You just have to build it yourself. Third, what's your tax situation today? And what will it be later? This is where most plans fall apart because people focus on saving taxes now and ignore that tax bill they're building for the future. I'm looking at what bucket your money is in, what that means later, and where we can create the most flexibility. Fourth, what happens if something goes wrong? Not fun, not enjoyable, but still necessary. Death, disability, long-term care. Do you have a will, a trust, a medical power of attorney? Because we'll figure it out is not a plan. Fifth, and this is the big one, what are we actually optimizing for? More money, less tax, flexibility, legacy? Because you can't optimize everything. So we're going to pick what matters most for you and build around that. Now, here's what I didn't ask. I didn't ask you what stocks you own. I didn't ask you what the market did last year because investments support the plan. They are not the plan. If you can't clearly answer those 5 questions, you're guessing. And guessing works until it doesn't. And if you want help answering them, that's literally what I do. And if nothing else, at least now you know what questions to start asking. Remember, if you don't have a plan, you're guessing, and guessing works until it doesn't. Don't wing it, Unf it.
Thank you for listening to the Unf Your Finances podcast. Click the follow button to be notified when new episodes become available. Visit our website at www.stgeorgewealth.com or give us a call at 828-481-8836. The information covered and posted represents the views and opinions of the guest and does not necessarily represent the views or opinions of St. George Wealth Management. The content has been made available for informational and educational purposes only. The content is not intended to be a substitute for professional investing advice. Always seek the advice of your financial advisor or other qualified financial service provider with any questions you may have regarding your investment planning. The opinions voiced in this podcast are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. To determine which strategies or investments may be suitable for you, consult the appropriate qualified professional prior to making a decision. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA and SIPC. Any guests and their company or companies are not affiliated with or endorsed by LPL Financial unless otherwise stated. Individual tax and legal matters should be discussed with your tax or legal professional. Economic forecasts set forth may not develop as predicted, and there can be no guarantee that strategies promoted will be successful. All performance referenced is historical and is no guarantee for future results. All indices are unmanaged and may not be invested into directly. There is no assurance that the techniques and strategies discussed are suitable for all investors or will yield positive outcomes. The purchase of certain securities may be required to affect some of the strategies. Investing involves risks, including possible loss of principal.